Well, what we're going to talk about today, my name's Paul, by the way. We're just going to talk about some basic things. We seem to struggle in life just to get by each day. We have an enemy that wants to destroy our hope. That's why you don't want to listen to the news. Not done it for 6 years. Every now and again I go back and there's no difference. There's such scripted rubbish just to destroy people's hope. And that's not kind. It's just not kind. But within ourselves, to build our own identity, we need to be thankful and forgiving. Those two things. Thankfulness and forgiveness. See, if we're not forgiving, we get bitter. We complain. Nobody wants to be around us. So we end up experiencing rejection. And then we wonder why about that. So life starts getting confusing. And being thankful, just remembering all the things that other people have done for us. And if we have a relationship with God, that too, to recognize that God is involved in our personal lives. He cares about us. He loves us. And the problem is we think, oh, he should be doing stuff. He should be stopping these evil things. No, he gave us the authority. And that's why a lot of misrepresentation of the church, of who God is, who Jesus is, why he came. It's so heartrending in some ways that people believe stuff because some preacher or somebody with good intentions thought they were describing who God is. And most times it's quite wrong. You need to look at who Jesus is. You need to read just the words of Jesus to get an idea. And then start reading in the Old Testament where it points to Jesus. It's saying, hey, look at this guy. He's coming. He's going to be the Son of God. He's going to redeem his people. Set people free from their sins. See, I believe that Jesus came into the world and he looked at creation. He looked at the beginning, Adam and Eve, and he saw in the garden. That's how it should be. God said, freely eat. Adam and Eve didn't need to work for their food until sin came along. And they needed to be kept busy working. We need to be kept busy because our natural tendency will tend us to, you see it in rich people sometimes. They get bored. They don't have any purpose in life. They stop giving. They stop being thankful. And now they're getting a debauched life. We see this in Hollywood. There's just a debauchedness about these folk. They can say horrendous things about chopping the head off of the president and things like that. And you just think, wow, I can't respect that. I can't watch that person's movies anymore. It's just despicable. And then young kids think it's a joke to be able to emulate those sorts of people when they've been so disgusting. But I'm getting off topic. Really, it's about loving and being loved. Everybody needs that in their life. To love and be loved. Now, if you can live without that a little bit for a few months, one or the other you can live without, but you can't live your whole life without loving somebody and being loved. It's just who we are. That's how we were made. We were designed that way. So think on that. Think about loving and being loved. If you block that, I said that to my father when I first became a Christian in about 1973, I think. I said that to him. And what I was trying to preach the gospel to him and get him saved. And it wasn't going anywhere. I mean, he just wasn't getting it. He didn't want to get it. But when I said, we all need to love and be loved, he stopped. And he said, you're right. Thank you.